Hey guys, welcome back for another War Thunder. I decided, as I talked about in the last video, to just focus on doing a couple more War Thunder videos tonight instead of hopping over and trying to figure out something for space engineers. And hope you guys enjoyed the last video. Me and my brother just kind of doing or whatever while we were playing, even if I did die early on a couple of those matches and ended up having to sit in spectator mode. But I didn't want to cut the video there just because I died, especially after a couple days of not being able to record or post anything for you guys. But the weird schedule week with my manager being gone is over, so I should be able to start getting out videos again for you guys. With even the potential of a couple new games, or at least new to me. But I do not yet know. It's going to focus on getting a couple War Thunder videos for you guys, and then, hopefully some space engineers within the next day or two. Thank you. I was worried I was going to be stuck there. He's a big boy. Nice. Damn it. I was literally about to say, hopefully I can get to cover before they shoot again. I didn't see that guy hiding behind the rocks. I know it's not the best, but I haven't been able to get much points on it, and I really need to get some points so I can actually get this thing battle ready. And I know it's an anti-air, so it's not meant to be going up against tanks, but there are quite a few out there that just shred tanks. And this one being the first anti-air that at least for this line, that is actually enclosed instead of having your people just open to the air, is nice, because I can't count the number of times I've been taken out by planes. And if you hear all that grinding noise in the background, the dog's chewing on his bone again. What is he doing all the way in their spawn? He does realize they can see him on the minimap, right? Man, that water just killed all the speed. I was hoping to be able to maintain it and just go right up. Maybe those open tops will still be over there. Well, I see a bunch of dead tanks. Mummy! Oh, come on, you would get me right there. I knew the moment I started recording these last couple matches that I would just do absolutely terrible. I had, right before I figured out the problem of why I couldn't record, I had the best match I have had for like these last entire week. I got like 7 kills. 3 of them were back to back, and it just felt wonderful to be able to do some good. But of course, it was when I wasn't recording, so it didn't exist. Can I see that setting in here? Yeah, it was this one. It was set to that one, and for some reason, I guess whenever that's up, it doesn't like the recording. Or it doesn't like the software, I should say, since I didn't even have to be recording for it to happen. And the only reason I figured that one out was I was waiting for my brother to get back so we could do another match, and somehow YouTube video came up that was like, it was somewhere along the lines of best settings to do for recording during War Thunder. And just for some shits and giggles, I decided to click on it, and lo and behold, all those different sites and all the different questions I posted and people tell me different things, not a single person recommended to look into that specific graphic setting. I was about ready to uninstall and reinstall to see if that fixed the problem. And I'm fairly certain it's all because I had the NVIDIA app update my drivers, and it was right after that War Thunder started having its problem. Might as well help that guy repair. Let's do something useful in this match. Guess I'm just being a little medic right now. Nice. Oh, now I've actually done something. He's done. It's funny that it's my lowest ranking vehicle that I finally get a kill with. Not including the planes. It's way lower than all the rest. Damn. It was that dude I saw too. I doubt I'll even get there before the match is over. It's definitely weird flying the planes in realistic and then going back to arcade when we're doing the air matches. But definitely prefer realistic for the tank matches. Hopefully we do better in the next match. Well, that was quick. Ah, god damn it. Hey, at least we're on the opposite side of the map this time. Oh, can't honestly remember if I've ever done this map from this side. I'm just waiting for the match where we actually get nighttime on any of them. There's a couple specific maps that I would love to have the nighttime one on, but I wouldn't mind just any of them. It makes it a lot more interesting, in my opinion. Hopefully this time I'll actually get to use this thing. Oh, guess I should cut over a little sooner. That's what I get for not paying attention. Even really accurately. Yeah. Not going to, since I'm recording. If I was just playing without doing the recording, I might sit there and just snipe, but it's not the most interesting one for you guys to have to sit through and watch. Now I know for a fact I've never been down here. Although if I could get here in real life, totally would. I'd love to go to all the old places like this. What I'd really love is to go around to any of the still standing ancient Greek cities. In case I forget, because I can't remember if I have said it yet or not, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It really helps let me know that you guys are enjoying what I'm doing and all that good stuff. Although, again, if there's anything specific you guys would want to see or see me change, feel free to leave a comment. I will not be offended. Especially being a very small channel as I am, I will accept all criticism. That's where the guy was hiding. Of course, the moment I look over. Yeah, that's just rubbing salt in the wound. Get taken out by an anti-air. Yeah, I bet if I rewatched that part of the footage, I would have seen the dude before I turned to look to the right, and I probably just glazed over him being there. But I will not be taking any of these out, even though they are not my best showings. Unless I just do, like, absolutely terrible and it's not entertaining at all. That was a misfire. I won't take out my crap matches. And maybe someday I'll actually get decent enough at doing all the YouTubing stuff where I actually start having better titles for my videos. Since it probably doesn't help me with the views or anything. I know some of my space engineers have titles, but honestly, it's just when I'm uploading them to YouTube, I most of the time just can't think of anything, especially for War Thunder. I honestly couldn't think of anything to name each individual video that would be different or unique. Space Engineers, it's a little bit easier, especially if I'm doing something major in the one video. It's a lot easier to figure it out, but okay, that's the ally. It's hard to stay awake right now. I've been awake since roughly 3 in the morning my time, and it's just shy of 8. Which wouldn't be so bad if it didn't take so long to get to sleep. It's the only downside to those opening shifts is I am not used to going to bed that early in the day. I was gonna laugh if I got shot when my underbelly was exposed. Because if you can't laugh at yourself and your own stupidity, what can you do? Besides, if you laugh at your own mistakes, it makes it harder for other people to try to make fun of you or anything. I blame the tree being in the way for not seeing him that time. Man, I keep getting taken out by ones that should have been very obvious. Got a single hit, but nothing important. Yeah, I didn't have high hopes on that one. Might as well go through the rest to reload. Oh, never mind. You know, besides the lack of a forest in the immediate area, I could have a house planted at the base of the cliff right there. I would say the top, but I'm terrified of heights. I'll do them if it's absolutely necessary, but I will not like it. Oh, and in case I make any jokes or comments about like any of the military branches, I come from a military family, so the insulting jokes are kind of just natural. Like Marine and Navy. Dad was Navy, my uncle was Marine. The joking insults that would get thrown around, especially Christmas, were the best. And if anybody thinks that I'm like actually insulting any of the forces, I'm not. It is just the nice humor, and it popped into my head to bring that up. Being playing this game, some of those jokes might pop up, and realized if I didn't explain, it might come across worse than it is. I try to limit some of the jokes that me and my brother make, since, you know, some people might be offended by some of the humor that we go through, but and if anything ever sounds like we're being racist or hateful against like a branch of the military or just a person in general, I promise we're not, and it's just dumb jokes. But both me and my brother are usually good. When I say I'm recording, we try to limit anything that could be taken offensively, so bear in mind. Probably should have done all that information drop, disclaimer, whatever you want to call it, way earlier in my videos, but mine doesn't exactly work that way. My mind hops around from random thing to random thing. Like, if you heard me when I'm alone and bored at work, you would think I am fucking batshit crazy. Oh, mommy. Guess I should have aimed slightly to the left. I probably would have been able to actually penetrate that other one. Okay, fingers crossed for actually giving you guys a good show of me doing good instead of just me repeatedly dying like an idiot. But I guess for some people that would be entertaining too. Really? I think I've only ever done like one other time where A was the only capture point. Well, the hill was the only capture point of here. And I think that I did that one in the video, but I really can't remember. Oh, great, this side. I don't mind this side, but if they get up to point first, it is just a long open stretch for a lot of these areas to approach. Oh, another random one that popped in my head that I had mentioned in earlier videos. Unfortunately, I have not yet heard back from Shop Solar about getting to be a promoter for them or anything, but fingers crossed, here's hoping. Because I know sometime in the future, hopefully the near future, I will be buying a bunch of kits from them, or at least one kit. But really would like to get onto that promoter list for them. Because I really like the company, and they do good work, and they are very helpful. But the last time I checked, it was still account being reviewed. Although at least now that I'm actually getting YouTube videos up and going, and my subscriber count is slowly going up, hopefully that helps. But for all you guys that are subscribing to the channel, I greatly appreciated it. I really liked seeing the fact that you guys are enjoying and everything. No! I really hate this tank being open-topped. The moment I got aligned, everybody in the tank just died. I should have stayed on the outskirts, but I was hoping to get 1, maybe 2 kills and then start getting the zone. I guess he's going the long way around. Is it just me, or did that muzzle flash seem to come from the left when he died? Got a message on my phone. Damn. Brother hit me up saying it's a good thing we got off when we did, because they just lost power. That means the wind and the rain must be really picking up where they are. Or yet another person's crashed into a power pole. Forgot I don't have to arc this one. And that comment may have sounded harsh about the person going into a power pole, but around where we live, it unfortunately happens way too much. Like half the times that we're losing power or the power is fluctuating, it's because someone went through the fence and hit the power poles again. Like there's a section of the road between where I work and getting to my house where if someone doesn't crash through that poor bastard's fence at least 2 to 3 times a month, something's off. Because it happens all the time right there. And it's nothing to do with the road or conditions or anything. It is just stupid people. Because it doesn't matter if it's dry as a desert, wet, icy, or anything. Someone's always going through that guy's fence. And he's even moved his fence back like 10, 15 feet. But people still blow through it. You can even see from the side of the road that he tried filling all the fence posts with concrete, and they still went through it. Well, it's oddly calm outside now, so it does make me wonder if it was another accident, or just maybe the storm's worse over at their place. Judging by the migraines I've been having lately, there is a major pressure system coming through. Oh, is that guy still over there? Oh boy. Oh. Damn it, I was a second too late to save him. Well, at least I got a bunch of kills before I died. Oh, damn. Put me in first place. I don't know what that says about the team that I got first place. As you guys are probably well used to by this point if you guys have been watching the videos for a bit, I put myself down quite a lot. Yep, as I was saying to my brother earlier, I've done it maybe 2 times in the entire time I've played War Thunder, but I'd love to get another time of taking out a plane with my actual tank shells, instead of being the anti-air or the machine gun when they get too close. I've done it twice, and I'd love to do it again. But my luck, it would be when it's off camera. Be gentle with me. Hey now, sir, I can only see the guy over here. Ah, did. Of course I'd take out the driver, not the gunner. Commander and loader. Loader again. I think he went back too far. That would be why I started getting repaired so quickly. Greatly appreciated. Just like being in a slow tank and getting pushed by a faster one, as long as they're not being obnoxious about it and just pushing me out of the way, I don't mind the speed boost. Of course, right after we weren't able to do recordings for War Thunder, me and my brother were having this really decent match, and he was in his Panzer and he was just so slow, so I ended up pushing him, and we ended up getting 2 kills while I was pushing him and he just was firing. It ended up working so nicely for us. It was one of the ones where we were down on the docks. Get Shadow Strike 100 times. It's a different achievement. But I think we're going to end this one on a good note, and the fact that we're about 34 minutes, so really hope you guys have been enjoying. I'm really happy I'm able to get these ones out for you guys again, and hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you guys in the next one.